Hey, welcome back to another episode of Oh Beach Please Live. My name is Jay Noller, owner of 208 Travel Agency, and this week is like no other. We are bringing you some of the best suppliers from the most luxurious corners of the world, and today is no exception. I'm bringing on Kelvin Russell from Playa Resorts. Playa. Wait, hang on. So I get this question all the time, and we're just going to start off with it right now. We're getting right into it. I'm not even going to let you answer. I get a lot of people, singles, that come and talk to me and they go, hey, I want to go to that Playa Resort. Is it Playa? Is it Playa? I'm sure it's got some sort of cool meaning. Kelvin, help us out today.
You know what? I'm so happy to do that. First of all, let me just say thank you so much for having me, Jay. You know, we've been friends and colleagues for several years. It's an honor to be speaking with you. I'm so proud of you for what you're doing and for the work you've been doing as a travel advisor. My name is Kelvin Russell, and I'm the business development manager for Playa Hotels and Resort.
Playa.
Playa Hotels and Resort. For travel advisors who have heard the term before, you're going to hear it again. And for those who haven't heard about us, I welcome the opportunity for you to lean in and hear what I have to tell you today, all about Playa Hotels and Resorts.
Absolutely love it. Like I said, thank you so much for being here. We have known each other for some years. And so I'm tried to pretend like I'm joining you from one of your resorts.
Yes.
We're based out of the Pacific Northwest. We are still in long sleeve shirt weather. I have to tell you right now, this looks amazing. Crystal clear water, white sand beaches. Kelvin, tell us about Playa Resorts, all the wonderful things you guys are doing, and most importantly, where are you guys?
Well, I'm happy to tell you. Well, Playa Hotels and Resort, we just celebrated our 10th year anniversary. Boy, they say time flies when you're having fun, and that is so true. So we started out in 2013 acquiring resorts in Mexico and Jamaica, Hyatt Ziva and Zilara. Today, just 10 short years, and we wouldn't be where we are without the support of travel advisors. We have 22 resorts in our portfolio, just under 9,000 room inventory. 8 brands, if you include our very own internal adults only tower, the turquoise that you can find at Hyatt Ziva Cancun. We're located in some of the most amazing destinations in the Yucatan Peninsula. We have resorts there also on the west coast of Mexico. There's resort, my island home, Jamaica, and of course the beautiful Dominican Republic. So that's kind of our playground where we are. There's something in our portfolio, Jay, for every taste and budget, every experience that you're looking for. Lean in, take a look at us. We're able to exceed those expectations for both adults and family.
Okay, now I'm going to put you on the spot here, and we're going to start playing. This is going to be your version of the SAT here. You guys have got 8 brands.
Yes.
What are the differences between them? Because, we talk about it all the time internally. I talk about it with all of my travel advisors across the US. Really the important part is matching the resort expectations to the experiences that the client is going to have on resort. Because you and I have talked about it before. If your client is looking for going out to like a white sand beach on a remote island is not going to be a great experience for everyone. So with so many different brands under your umbrella, can you tell us the difference between the two? What are we looking for with each one?
I'm happy that you asked. So while I, kind of single out each brand, I'm also going to give you some description as to the clientele that they appeal to. So we have Hyatt, Ziva, and Zilara. Now, Hyatt is a global brand, and these are brands that clients readily identify and that you can trust. But here's the all-inclusive side of these amazing global brands. So you have Hyatt, Ziva, and Zilara. Then you have Hilton All-Inclusive, right? So that's 2. Count them with me. Then you have Wyndham Ultra, 3. Then you also have the Jewels, which is our in-house brand. We kind of conceptualize the concept, and there's a few Jewels that is out there, right? You have Jewels. You also have the Tapestry collection, which is the Yucatan. It's a Tapestry collection. That's 6. You also have Sanctuary, which is 7th, and I'm also there's Sea Dust. So Sea Dust is one of our newest resorts that we are fortunate and lucky to be managing. And I'm going to drop a hint right now here. we're going to be managing a Kimpton resort. I'm giving you some exclusive information, Jay. That's how lucky you are. This hasn't even hit the consumer yet, right? So you're getting the exclusive. So Kimpton, right? That would have so the Kimpton resort is going to be. It used to be the Tres Rios in Mexico, and it's going to be converted to a Kimpton, and Playa has the pleasure and the privilege to operate. It's a very small, intimate resort, and more to come on that. I don't want to, give it too much away, right? And we also have Turquoise, which is an adults-only experience within a family setting. So perfect for multi-gen family. Bride and groom, they want to kind of start their honeymoon and their wedding moon on day one. They have exclusive access to our Turquoise Tower, which is a state of the art. I mean, our rooms and suites, absolutely amazing. And then, of course, their guests can stay on the family side, and they can see each other when they want, and they can not see each other when they don't want. So, I mean, it's just an amazing experience for you.
Oh, man. I mean, so, I'm just going to distill that down in this one phrase. Playa really has something for everyone then,
Yes.
whether it's a family or whether or not you're trying to take that special someone out or a honeymoon or, I mean, really, or anything. And tell me about kind of the experience that you have once you get on the resorts as far as the all-inclusive experience. So, for those that don't know out there, an all-inclusive experience, usually your food, your drink, your hotel accommodations, there's some entertainment, there's some activities that are included. Kelvin, what kind of sets you guys apart from everyone else?
Well, I think Playa 4 pillars kind of tells you what your clients will experience when they get on resort, right? I'm going to start off with entertainment. There's something for your clients to do 24/7. The resort is active, it's buzzing, just an amazing vibe, right? Then you also have gastronomy. We really do take your palate on a global journey from Asia, the Mediterranean, the South Pacific to the Caribbean and everywhere else in between, taking your palate on that journey, right? And we also have wellness. I mean, you put these things together, you're getting a comprehensive experience. And of course, last but by no means least, the 4th pillar, which is our people, the team members on resort, Jay. And I just want to tell you this, our logo is putting our hands over our heart. It's a gesture of servitude, of kindness, just to put our hands over our heart whenever we're serving you and your clients when you come to any one of our resort. We believe that hospitality is the way forward. It's an act of kindness. And if we are able to create that culture internally with our team members and externally with your clients, that when they get back home, not saying that they're not kind, but just to remind them and to extend that and to change the world. It's an ambitious thinking, but we believe that we can do it one guest at a time by putting our hand over our heart as an act of kindness to say thank you for your service.
Oh my God. Okay, so let me get this straight. Food,
yes,
drink,
yes,
activity, entertainment, change the world. Like that's really what we're doing here. One visit to a luxury resort at a time.
Yes.
Oh, I absolutely love it. Okay, so I'm going to put you on the spot here a little bit. We do that with everyone that comes on. Yes. You guys are in numerous countries. I think 3-4 countries.
3 right now.
Okay. What is your favorite excursion? If, everyone likes to kind of explore the locations that they go to. There's a lot of people that do enjoy the resort, which is totally fine. But I know there's a big trend right now amongst the people that I'm working with to get off the resort, to go explore a little bit. What is your favorite, like 1 or 2 excursions? And it's a lot. I get it, because there's a lot to do in all these different locations.
Well, for me, I love Playa del Carmen. We have 3 resorts in the Playa del Carmen. We have the Tapestry, the Yucatan, we have the Wyndham Ultra, and we have Hilton. Now, the Yucatan sits on 5th Avenue. It really gives clients a chance to really immerse themselves in the local culture. Step off the resort is very safe. You'll find some very authentic Mexican offerings, and you also find some more familiar offerings that what your clients may be accustomed to back home. But infusing those 2 experiences really elevate the experience that clients have once they're in destination. That, for me, to really get up close and personal, right, as safe and as professional as possible in the local spaces is just breathtaking. And again, we are here to create memories that will last a lifetime. So, I mean, get off the resort. For me, it's one of my absolute favorite things to do in destination. And Playa del Carmen and others. I mean, Jamaica, there's a ton lot of stuff to do there, and same with the DR, right?
Oh, absolutely. And we take a lot of pride in being able to kind of match up those excursions to our clients as well,
Yes.
and really make sure that everything is super smooth operationally. They get to go see something amazing. We've got a phrase internally, we call it insta-worthy. Like, are we sending our clients to a great place where they want to share it with their friends and family back home? So, and I know you brought up one island that's been in the news on a semi-regular basis. Can you just kind of touch on, you guys have got some locations there and some property there. Tell me about Jamaica. Everyone wants to know, is Jamaica safe to travel to right now?
Thank you for the question, Jay. And, we must have open, frank dialogue about it. And, a travel advisor said to me once, Kelvin, I always remind my clients to pack their common sense. And in that moment, I said, wow, what a phrase, right? And it just brought me back to common sense. I mean, not only are you going to pack your passport and that awesome swimsuit that's going to look good on you, and you and your partner to take those amazing Instagram photos with your kids and family, right? But again, you also pack common sense. I beg you. The best way to support Jamaica and the best time to support Jamaica is now. Jamaica is absolutely amazing. If you've never been, you have to go. And if you've recently been, you have to go back. There's a mystic, there's a vibe about Jamaica that just keeps calling you back, right? And again, you have to come and visit, right? So I say to clients, there are places right in your own backyard, right in your space. Maybe a mile down, maybe an hour down, maybe 3 hours. But there are spaces in this country that you will say to me, Kelvin, even in Colorado, as beautiful as Colorado is, and I love the springs, right? You'll say to me, Kelvin, don't go down that street in Denver after 10 o'clock. It's the same. Every society, in all fairness, has those pockets and those challenges, right? And we have to have that conversation. We have to elevate the conversation, look at it from 30,000 feet in the air, and look at it from the geographical point of view of the destination, Jamaica, and to say, listen, where the resorts are, that's not where our challenges exist. Yes, the resorts are, say, it is the number one foreign exchange earner. It is the lifeline of 3 million people. To not to come to Jamaica is to really cripple the economy of the country. So, I am here on behalf of 3 million people saying to you, come to Jamaica and feel all right.
As I've been told that I've been an honorary Jamaican. That
Yes.
I don't have any official documentation. I'm still waiting for it, but as an honorary Jamaican, because as you said, the island is amazing. I am down there 3-4 times a year, visiting locations, meeting the people, developing those relationships with the general managers and the sales managers. I bring my family. And I take a nap on the transfer, because I'm not worried about it. As I tell everyone, I tell them the same thing. Pack your common sense, stay away from the cartels. Don't join the cartels. If you join a cartel, you're going to have a problem no matter where you're at. So no, thank you for kind of sharing that. And, that kind of, I'm glad that you brought up the packing thing. What are the pro tips that you have for visiting a foreign country and then going to an all-inclusive? What is kind of those insider? I know you've been working in this space now for a number of years. What are those inside pro tips for folks that are traveling to an all-inclusive for the first time?
Well, first of all, for any travelers, I want to say to them, use a travel advisor, expert. I mean, the expertise that you get using someone that's professional. I mean, I'm sure you wouldn't want to go to, a doctor and not go see the specialists in whatever you're going to, right? So travel advisors are the specialists. So the first thing you have to do is find a travel advisor. Surfing the web is all great and you can do it yourself, yes. But how about using a travel advisor? I mean, there's no cost. It doesn't cost you to use them. It's practically free to use a travel advisor. And think of them as your own concierge service, right? That you can pick up your phone and say, hey, Jay, I want to do some excursions. What are your recommendations? And the travel advisor community, they go, so kind of a thing, right? So I would tell them to use a travel advisor first thing. Look at the destination. Try to figure out what you want this particular trip to be, the memories you're trying to create, and also let us look at your budget. Let's be upfront, frank about it, and let's create and tailor make and offer some bespoke experiences. Even if you've been to a destination before, you probably haven't been to that part of the same destination. So you might fly into the same airport, but you want to go discover this other side of the same destination. Travel advisors will help you. That's my number one and only advice, is to use a travel advisor. You don't need nothing else beside that.
So you mentioned something, and it's probably a term that I think is becoming more popular. I've probably heard it 100 times already this year, is bespoke experiences.
Yes.
Can you just kind of help us out and kind of define what a bespoke experience is when you're traveling?
Absolutely. So every traveler wants something that's unique to them. Every memory. You and I can be at the same resort, and what resonates with you, Jay, is not what resonates with me. And we're in the same space, and we're like in love and in awe. But when I ask you what's going on, you're like, Kelvin, oh my God, the restaurant here at Hyatt Ziva Rose Hall, oh my God, it blew me away. And I said to you, boy, you know what? The jerk shack over by Hilton Rose Hall is absolutely amazing. Look at the beach. So different things, within the destination. So if we're able to qualify the clients and ask them, why are you traveling? What is the purpose? What are you the memory you're trying to create? Then the travel advisor, look at those lists and look at the destination within Playa and the resort within Playa Hotels and Resort. And there's a match. I hate to personify buildings, but it's true. These resorts, they have a personality. And in my opinion, it's the tone is set by the general manager, right? And these personality, Jay will like this personality, and I may think, okay, let's, not use this one this time, but maybe, go here for the winter, or let's go here for the summer, kind of a thing, right? So again, those bespoke experiences are very personalized experiences for the client, again, because we really want to have that one-on-one connection with our clients.
Love it. Absolutely. I think it's I think the industry is finally starting to pay attention to what our younger clients are starting to want, which, like you said, is that granular, more local experience. They don't want to go to the big shopping center. They want to get local. They want to get to the mom and pop shop. Yes. The Pudding Man. I talk about him all the time.
Yes. True. So true.
Yeah. One of the most famous, not famous. I guess he's probably a cult legend on the island, but everyone coming into the island from the United States or any of our other countries that we're in have no idea who he is. And it's a really cool, great experience, especially with being able to drive there yourself and a few other excursions that kind of include his location.
I agree with you.
And I hate to say it, I think you're absolutely wrong about the Jerk Shack. The Jerk Shack is still, for me, the Great Jerk Shack War between Scotties and the official Jerk Center.
There you go. There we go.
Right off. My, we said it was a great thing, and this is something that we do for our clients as well. And I'm getting totally off topic, but I talked to one of the drivers. Great guy. We only Sandals only uses folks that are background check and certified and licensed drivers. And I was talking to him. I was like, "Hey man, I'm starving. Like, where can we go? Let's grab something." He's like, "I got you." And I go, "Well, what about Scotchies?" He goes, "Scotchies isn't where it's at." And I was like, "What? Scotchies isn't where it's at?" And we were on our way over to Ocho Rios, and he took me to the official Jerk Center, I think, right off. And I knew I was in the right place because the entire parking lot was full of taxi drivers.
Oh, yes.
Dude, that's how I knew I was at the right spot.
Yes, correct.
And there was you walk up to the counter, you get your, you get your lamb, you get your oxtail, you get your jerk chicken. You walk over, there's a bar, an open air bar in the middle and everything. I'm telling you, man, Scotchies better watch out. And then I found out.
I'm salivating. Stop it.
Kelvin, I found out.
I'm like, listen,
Some of the people that used to work at Scotchy's are now running that place now, man. So now
Right.
it's a big divide on
Yes.
the road there heading to Ocho Rios on which place you stop now.
Competition is always good. It keeps us on our toes, and it really, give us the opportunity to be the best version of ourselves, right? So it's all good. It's all love.
No, absolutely. And it's also why I only take the camera from here up, because you can't see, this is my cross to bear as a travel advisor, is knowing where all the food places are.
Yes.
So when you go to the restaurant, you got to order a couple appetizers, a couple entrees, and a couple of desserts. Because, I do it for you. I do it for the people.
You need someone to do the quality control, yes?
So much quality control.
I get
it. Kelvin, thank you so much for coming on today. We really appreciate it. Not Playa Resorts, Playa Resorts.
Yes.
Does that have any sort of like meaning or anything? Did they just throw a couple of random words together, or where is this coming from? So I can help kind of remember.
Absolutely. Great question. Playa is Spanish for beach. So really what we're saying is beach resorts. We are beach connoisseurs, we are beach bums, we are experts in choosing beaches. And that is why all our resorts really sit on some of the most amazing beach. I mean, if the beach is not looking where it needs to be, we have to reconsider a few things. But I mean, the beach is where it's at. Playa Resorts.
I just tripped myself right into the American stereotype of not knowing any other languages or anything else. I know, Kelvin, you've got a lot of different languages sitting in the back of your mind, and I just sit there and blew Spanish, even though I'm originally from Texas. I probably should have known this, and I feel like I wasted 4 years of high school Spanish for not understanding. But on that note of me, I am sorry, Miss Cunningham. I apologize for not paying attention if you're out there for 4 years of Spanish. On behalf of myself and Kelvin, thank you so much for tuning in for this episode of Oh Beach Please Live, where we're still taking you around the world. We've got great guests coming up over the next few weeks as well. So go ahead, hit the like and subscribe button so as these videos come out, you get the latest information. Thank you so much. One love. Am I saying that right, Kelvin? One love. Perfect. I want to make sure, as an honorary Jamaican, I feel like I have to use all of my Jamaican Spanish or my Jamaican phrases so I don't blow my Spanish again.
Before you go, I want to say this. We have to look at traveling as a part of our yearly wellness check.
Ooh.
I want you and I'm taking a moment to be very candid and very, be very serious here.
Traveling, the floor is yours.
Traveling is a part of your yearly doctor visit. You go to the doctor to get medication, for him to prescribe your medication. See your travel advisor so you can prescribe your vacation, right? You really have to go to your travel advisor. Let it be a part of your wellness check. I beg you. There's no other way for me to say it. You have to de-stress. You have to unplug. You have to escape. And Playa Hotels and Resorts is the perfect place for you to get a vacation prescription. Yes? So please come see us.
On behalf of myself, the honorary Dr. J. Noller, owner of 208 Travel Agency, and Mr. Kelvin Russell, thank you so much for tuning in. Be sure to call us. Visit 208travelagency.com for your vitamin C
I love
prescription.
Yeah, I love
it. Guys, thank you so much. Take care. One love. We'll see you on the island.
Yeah, man. One love. Good to see you, Jay.